It is my honor to introduce our next inductee. In the last year or so, Betty White released a calendar, hosted Saturday Night Live, turned 88, beat Jimmy Fallon at beer pong on live TV, chaired the Greater Los Angeles Zoo Association, starred in her new sitcom, Hot in Cleveland, unveiled her own line of t-shirts and sweatshirts, took a vicious hit for Snickers in a Super Bowl commercial, and, did we mention, turned 88? If we considered only what Betty White has done in the last year to make the world a better, safer place for animals and a happier, brighter place for people, if we only considered what she has done to make us all understand that age is just a number, Betty White would be a Hall of Famer. But there is much more than that. Betty White is living in the history of American television. She began her career in 1939, 3 months after graduating from the Beverly Hills High School, when she and a classmate sang songs from The Merry Widow, an experimental Los Angeles TV station. 10 years later, after serving in the American Women's Voluntary Service during World War II and working in radio, Betty became a regular on one of Los Angeles' first daily television shows, Hollywood on Television. 3 years later, she was the host of a show and a partner in a production company that created one of TV's first sitcoms, Life with Elizabeth, which, of course, starred Betty White, and for which she won the first of her 7 Emmys. After that came a talk show on NBC, regular guest appearances on game shows, dozens of guest starring roles, and, of course, Ann Nivens on The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Chalk up 2 more Emmys. That led to Jobs hosting a game show, Emmy number 4, first woman to win in that category, and of course, the Golden Girls. And Emmy number 5. The next 2 Emmys came for guest starring in an episode of the Jean Larquette Show in 1996, and for hosting Saturday Night Live earlier this year. Seven decades in TV, 7 Emmys, and the first and last 48 years apart. The numbers are impressive enough, but they tell the story about persistence, perseverance, and the value of hard work is inspiring to all of us, regardless of age or circumstance. The state of California honors an American original, Betty White, who has only just begun.
Well, if you thought you couldn't get rid of me before, now you're really stuck with me. I cannot begin to say thank you. And Maria, bless you, my dear. I couldn't believe it when I was notified about this honor. And I've been very excited and looking forward. But when I got here and saw the company I was keeping, this is a night that I will never forget as long as I live. Not only not forget, I will replay it again and again and again. It is such an honor. And to be inducted into the California Hall of Fame, my heart, my soul, my life is in this state. They've tried to move me out of it a few times, and I come bouncing back. You cannot ever get rid of me. But it is such a privilege to meet the people that I've met tonight, to see all the people who are out there, some of them neighbors up in Carmel. And you've had a long evening, you've heard a lot of words. I'm not going to add a whole bunch more. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, this is the biggest honor, the biggest thrill an old broad can possibly get. Thank you.